We see this world, this dream that is happening, and we think we have to obey exactly how it's going. The truth is, we're going to change it. The truth is, we're being asked to change it right now. You were the one chosen to be here right now.
I came here specifically to help teach the children of this planet to remember who they are.
So if we understand that first the wisdom keepers were asked in 2008 to understand that our ancestors had ancient truths, that they were all once here. And she also spoke of a group of people that are here on the planet right now receiving these same lessons.
This is part of the beauty of being a human being. We come here not remembering everything.
We're born into a way of thinking instead of feeling. We were all born into this society knowing, and we were taught right from wrong. We were taught what to do, what not to do. We were taught how to think our way through. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
And I know with every fiber of my being how important this message is. To get everyone to remember, you are the great I am. You are your own creator. You can change this planet.
Hi, I'm Henrik from Peace Project here with Keisha, a little grandmother.
Yes.
I would like to listen to you start talking about how you became a shaman, wisdom keeper, and what that means.
At the age of 30, I received a phone call from the grandmothers of the indigenous tribes, and I was told that they had been watching me since I was a child, and they knew that I was to be the one called Little Grandmother, and the leader of the prophesied tribe to come, which was to be called the Tribe of Many Colors. From a very small age, I've been learning lessons from the other side, from Mother Spirit, she calls herself, and teaching me very, very specific lessons on how we should be acting and being as children of planet Earth. And so when I received this call and they said, we know that you've been hearing the grandmother's past talk to you. We know that you've been learning from the wilderness. We know that you talk to animals and can see. The first reaction was, my goodness, you must have the wrong phone number. It can't possibly be me. But second, once they started telling me they knew what I was hearing, it gave me such a sense of relief. I wasn't crazy all of a sudden, and I belonged to something. And they told me that there was 11 others on this planet who also were receiving the same lessons and grew up very much like me. And we had a grand purpose on this planet to speak what we have been learning, and for us to teach those things that we had been learning for the children of men. And so I became a wisdom keeper for planet Earth, and I became a shaman. And it is my calling and my duty to share my truths and the things that I have learned, to share with the brothers and sisters on this planet, to teach the truth of why we are here, where we came from, and especially about why we are here right now on the planet during the greatest shift humanity has ever seen. Our planet truly is going to change. It is already changing. For many years we were taught by the indigenous people that a time would come on our planet that a great shift would happen and Mother Earth would be reborn anew, and that humanity has a choice to go with her and enlighten or to be removed, because it is a universal truth that Mother Earth is sacred to all beings. We are not the only ones alive here. There are many, and Mother Earth is sacred to all. And we've done many, many horrible things to our planet, and she is dying. And so we have a choice here to either enlighten and start living from the heart and save ourselves and enlighten with Mother Earth as she goes through this change. So we really do have a very important role to play here. Those of us living on the planet right now are the strongest of the strong beings that have been saved to come to this planet right now. because we have the opportunity and the ability to change our consciousness from mind consciousness to heart consciousness.
Yeah, could you talk a little bit about that difference? Because, like you're saying yourself, we were very mind identified, and people are starting to connect with their hearts. Could you just explain the differences between the mind consciousness and connecting with your heart?
Mind consciousness is just that. We use our mind to make all of our decisions, and it was never intended to be this way. What was intended as human beings is to use the heart to make all decisions. We have created many wonderful things here on our planet, but we have also created war, power, ego, all of these things. But could you imagine, just for one moment, if we were creating from the heart, what we could create on planet Earth? We would be unstoppable. Of course we need our mind to do things, to create things, but it should be ruled by the heart. Right now our mind is ruling our heart. And what we need to do is have the heart rule the mind. So we need to start basing all of our decisions and how we interact with others from a heart consciousness. We must live from the heart. And what that means is setting ego down. The ego is from the mind. Ego tells us to believe in ourselves only what others project on us and judgments of others. But if we really realize from our hearts that we are gods and goddesses, there is nothing that disconnects us from God. This is a mind way of thinking, that there are religions, and religions teach us that God lives out there and we are disconnected from Him, and that we are either sinful or good and we are deserving of heaven or hell. This is absolutely wrong. We ourselves have a great I Am. Every single one of us on this planet has a great I Am. And that great I Am is God. And we chose, each individual that's here today has chose to come here to this planet. And if I am God and Goddess living my journey, Earth is just about learning. Earth is a school. And if I am living this journey, given to me, directed to me by my own great self, that I am perfect as I am. And everything that I encounter on this planet is a gift from my own self, and it is a learning opportunity. When we know this, we stop the ego. We realize I have no right to judge another human being, and their judgments of me have nothing to do with me. And so all of a sudden we are free, and we can live from the heart. So we are being asked to set down the mind, set down the ego. It does not matter what others think of us. It does not matter their projections. It does not matter how much wealth you have or your status in the community. This matters not at all. What does matter is how loving you can be to one another. And when you realize that you are God and Goddess, and I am God and Goddess, and we are each here sent to this planet to live our own specific journey, to learn and to interact and to feel, then we have no right to judge another human being. And we are free. And we can start living from the heart. This is the great thing that will change the whole planet. The only thing we are asked to do now is to be love. And if you are love and you be love, we change the entire consciousness from mind consciousness, which is ego and power driven, to a heart consciousness, which is love driven. That is what will save our planet, because there is a universal truth. The more loving you are, the more intelligent you become. This is a universal truth. So the more loving we are, all of a sudden we become more intelligent. We find solutions to our problems.